Aside from the small vendors, meron ba tayong na monitor ng mga big establishments that also occupy the sidewalks?
Yeah, alam mo Ben, nagkakaroon ng competition, no? Maybe some of the big establishment, especially ng renters lang, no? Ng mga malalaking establishment sa Davao, found out that there is also money yung sa labas. Then pagka just a few days ago, somebody came here, nasa San Pedro area siya, at ayaw na niyang pagtindahin yung mga vendors doon sa harapan niya. Now, under the law naman kasi kanila talaga yung 1/3. Kanila talaga yun. So pinakiusapan ko pa rin na kung po pwede, bigyan na lang natin sa mga small time natin. But ang sabi niya, alam mo Colonel, nalulugi kami sa loob eh. Kasi almost the same yung tinitinda namin ng mga ito. And one of this, sa kanto ng Ilostre, San Pedro Oliste, sa corner niyan, may isang malaking tindahan ng, I think it's owned by our Chinese brothers, who also reported the same. So ang ginagawa nila, nagtitinda na rin sila sa labas. Themselves, kasi nakita nila malakas eh. No, alam mo naman, walang taxis ito eh, yung mga sa labas. Ano lang ito, yung tinatawag natin yung arkabala. So, actually, I'm trying to make a study out of this already because the city is losing it. Because, and remember, they are on the prime area. Vending in the prime area and they pose as ordinary vendors.
How much are they paying ba for the arkabala?
Well, arkabala, dyan nga sa ano natin, actually, 4 pesos lang yata per square meter eh. Kaya I was even introducing another law.
That's per day or
yes,
per month?
Per day. So I was already introducing a law through our good counselor Danny Dayamhiran. Sabi ko, sir, isama mo to, bakit 4 pesos lang ito? And this is an old law. So I already have written him. I do not know kung anong nangyari ngayon. And that is, I think, a year ago na. I wrote a letter to our honorable counselor.
There was this picture that na-post sa Facebook few days ago about this structure sa harap ng Jollibee Rizal, Ponciano Rizal, wherein yung meron silang parang stage na ginawa, covered with a tent, tapos may mga upuan for their customers. Nasa labas talaga ng sidewalk, occupying the sidewalk. Does this violate the
Yeah, definitely. Pag nasa
And this has been in existence for how many, matagal na?
I really never know about that. I'm very happy that you have told me about this problem. I have never gone into that area. So, papapasyalan ko immediately. Right after our meeting, papapasyalan. Kasi mukhang hindi tama yan. Mukhang hindi tama.
Na yung naglalakad.
Yes. Mukhang hindi tama. So, I will look into that. Baka may permit to siya, whatever to that area.
Yeah, that's right. Sir, baka meron akong hindi natanong na gusto mo sabihin sa public.
Just, alam mo, Ben, I just would like to inform everybody that Davao City is Davao City and the mayor here is a very exemplary mayor. He is now being known as somebody who can be a very good president, but he took in saying no. So this is another area. He really loves the masses. So, ang tingin kasi sa amin ng mga tao, lalo na sa demolition, napakasama natin. But no, that is not true, Ben. I just would like to inform you, lately lang, nag-relocate, nag-reinstate kami ng mga vendors, inayos natin, pinaganda natin dito sa Victoria area.
Victoria
Sa
Plaza.
harapan ng NBA at Victoria Plaza, you know may area dyan. But then another one is yung nakita nyo na ayaw ko sana mangyari dito sa Matina area, sa malapit sa isang sa Jollibee area natin.
Yes.
Diba, ang dumi-dumi ng mga tindahan dyan. I kept on warning them, but they won't believe us. So I talked to the barangay captain, si Angling Librado, and with her help, sabi ko, mama, ayusin natin itong lugar mo, ang pangit kasi, And one of the big business establishment affected is the Jollibee itself. So we try to talk to the vendors, matigas ang so nagkaroon tayo ng demolition. Now, makita mo, maganda na uli. Pinaganda, hindi natin sila pinapalis. So this is just
andun pa rin yung mga vendors.
But we made their place very beautiful. Pinaganda natin, may mga size na 2x3, 2 meter, 2 feet by 3 feet, nilagyan natin ng atip, nakaterno lahat yan, pati yung school, malapit sa vicinity na, I forget the name of the school, pinaayos din natin, yung mga nagtitin, just to help the masses natin. So, hindi lang yan, Ben, ang dami nating natulungan, halimbawa, dito lang sa harapan natin, dun sa may Santa Ana, sa dulo, yung malapit sa may market ng Chinatown, we reinstated more or less 30 Maranao vendors there. Yes, we talk to the owners, we help them, nandiyan sila ay nakapwesto. Then meron din pinadala rito na tao si Mayor na hindi naintindihan yata masyado ni Mayor ang problema. Yung pala hindi siya nagtitinda, takot daw siya sa demolition. Now I was touched, may asawa, may pamilya, yung husband niya walang hanap buhay na matino. Gusto lang daw niya magtinda ng saging. So he needs something like 1,000 or more. So what we did, binigyan namin, nandiyan sa Barangay 23, binigyan namin ng pera. Yeah.
You do that? You do that often? Na yung gusto mong ano?
Another one, bibigyan kita ng another example. An old lady, kilala ito sa Illustre, nagtitinda ito ng corn. Now, during our first time of our operation, talagang matindi yun, naiwanan niya yung yung cart niya, tinutulak niya. Now, I found out later, this is owned by an old lady aging like 60. At may pinakapyakain siyang 2 apo at nakatira sa may wireless. Okay? So, anong gagawin mo if you were Colonel Jimlani? Do you think yung heart of stone mo po pwede? Ang nangyari, nung malaman ko to, pinatawag ko yung matanda, dinala ko sa opisina, isinuli ko without anything yung cart niya, at yung lahat kasi na pinagbibili niya na ubos, siyempre, demolition, binayaran ko, binigyan ko ng pera, and what is again bad, after I release her, I even have to send her personally to where she lives. Nang bumalik after few months, na-bankrupt daw siya. So I have to give her another 1,500 for ipuhunan Ben. Pwede mo makita, I forgot the name of that lady. Kilala yan dyan sa pagawaan ng mais sa San Pedro Extension. That lady is very known there. Believe sa kanya, inihatid ka pa rito ng demolition, na demolition. So yun ang mga hindi natin sinasabi. I will just keep that to myself because hindi naman ako politiko, hindi naman ako tatakbong mayor or konsyal. So it's just for myself. Good, you ask me, and it is on record, marami tayong ginawang hindi nila alam.